Hi everybody, Coach Jorge here with daughter Carly Capestany. In today's video lesson, we're going to be talking about the types of swings you take on the return to serve. So it's different from maybe what you do in ground strokes, but there's 3 of these that I really think you have to master and add to your arsenal so you can do them as they kind of unfold and you need them in a match. So Carly, we talked in a different video about the footwork and the need to move up, but now we're going to talk about the swing size. I think it's one of the most misunderstood things about the serve. So immediately, I think of the level of play. If you're playing rec level and it's 2-0 or 3-0, the serves are not going to be coming 90 miles an hour, okay? You got to keep in mind that tennis is a game of exchanges. Before I send something back, I have to receive it. So very few people actually connect those 2 dots. What you receive determines what you send back. Most people say, well, I like to send back hard green shots where I really wail on it. And I like that, so that's what I'm going to do. Then they go ahead and they do that whether it's coming 30 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, or 110 miles an hour, and they're not having any kind of reception notice or any kind of reception skill. So here's the 3 things I want you to do. On a serve that's kind of relatively neutral, not really punishing you, I want a full swing. We're just going to call that the full ground stroke, and it might be a little teeny more compact in the backswing, but I want you to go ahead and hit it. Now, on the return that's coming a lot harder, like maybe challenging a little bit, it's very important to cut down your backswing. You have to have more of a counter punch. As a matter of fact, at the higher levels of tennis, the return to serve is nothing but a counter punch. I mean, by definition, they don't get to swing big at it. All right, so a counter punch just means that the swing size is going to have a shortened backswing. You don't want to shorten the follow through. This is a mistake people make. They get here, oh, I'm going to be late, and then they stop. Okay, instead of keeping this short and keeping the finish there. So that's going to be 2 so far. We got the full swing, we got the counter punch swing, and then we got the chip. Okay, and the chip is when the ball's coming so hard that all you can do is just neutralize it, use the power of the ball, borrow that power, and just let the racket do the work. It's the shot that a lot of players would use against Andy Roddick when he was in his prime because the serve was so dominant. They just say, hey, all I'm going to do is just neutralize the point and take my chances afterwards. So let's see all of these. So Coach Marty, my wife, you're going to lay in some normal, not challenging serves, and we'll see swing size 1, which is just a plain old rally. Okay, good. Okay, good. I like that. All right, you feel how big that is? All right, so that was pretty good size, okay? I'm going to share something with you called System 5. I think it's real helpful. It's a teaching system. System 5 just kind of is a common language for us to kind of understand, you know, what we're talking about. So right at where you make contact, we're going to call that point 0, okay? Then there's 5 parts to your backswing. So a full backswing would be here, a 4 backswing here, a 3, a 2, a 1. That's 0 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then the follow through has the same 5. There's 0, point of contact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you take a neutral ball, you might swing 4, 5, or maybe even 5, 5. But when you're doing a counter punch, which we're going to do next, so I want you to go ahead and pop it now. You're not going to have time. So I want the backswing to be more like a 3. The finish stays a 5. Don't abbreviate the wrong side. You keep the finish big and you abbreviate the backswing. All right, so show me a little more power here, Mart, and also Carly with some counter punches. That's right. Be ready. That's it. Cut that swing down because you don't need that much. That's all right. I like it. Still doing a little bit of pre-movement. That's key. Nice. Okay, I definitely see a difference in your swing size, all right? Now what's going to happen is I'm going to actually even have you move up if you want, Mom. She's going to drop some bombs on you, okay? You comfortable doing this, Mom, with your shoulder? And Dad's going to get over there and drop some bombs on you too. Okay, so this is going to be lots of power. Positionally, though, you don't want to back up. You kind of think of it like a bully in the serve's trying to bully you. You don't want to back up. You want to stand up to the bully. So even though it's coming fast, I'm going to just hold my ground, but my swing is going to now go from almost a 1-1. Forget this 4 or 5 stuff. It's going to be a 1-1 block. Underspin, I think, is key to take some of the power off the shot. Okay, go ahead. Nice. Way to stay with it. That's it, Carly. Couple more. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now watch. I think if you notice, I'm actually serving over here. It's okay to serve from this far up. I think that's actually a good thing for training. So I'm just going to have a couple more, Carly, where I pop them in there. That's it. Remember to back up a little bit and still pre-move. Pop. That's it. Use all that power against me. Pop. Whoa, that was heavy. Pop. Okay, one more, Mom. All right, good job, Car. Good. Now, chances are you're not going to have 80, 90% of your opponents hit that type of serve, but the day's going to come where you face it, okay? Maybe in mixed doubles, maybe in women's doubles, maybe in singles. So you have to have all three of these options, and I think the swing size and system 5 will kind of help you figure out exactly what you should be doing, but you really have multiple swings, and they're all appropriate given what you're receiving, because what you receive needs to determine what you send.